So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And they've got rid. And he's there to retrieve it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Cafu and Scholes. Cafu.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And now the breakaway. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Nedved providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And he's straight offside. Scholes cuts out the pass. Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. And it's Eto'o! Has another go! Victoria, goal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Victoria have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He won't be happy with that one. Pullet. Threads one in. Pullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a shade optimistic. Davids. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nedved in acres of space out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cafu. Van Basten. Victoria looking to pass their way through. And this is Eto'o. That's a lovely, neat pass. Maldini cuts it out. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Pullet. Now it's Haaland. And he's on Haaland! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Eto'o really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Victoria are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Probing pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Victoria heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he's got big chance! One-on-one! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nedved. Pull it. Now it's Haaland. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Scholes. Endrick. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. He can run onto that. He rises! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the half-time whistle goes. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Victoria absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Victoria are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. That gets things going for the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Now it's Martinez. Hazard. Roberto Carlos. Endrick. He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos goes short. Looking for the run. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Eto'o. Haaland! It's a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
Victoria are having a ball here. And this is Eto'o. So, Jim, is that the manager telling... Can he finish? They've scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting...
And the finish! He's scored! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Manchester United grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Maldini. Vittoria finding their passes. He's on it, can he get away? Delivers the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cannavaro. And he's just the keeper to beat! Davids. Turan. Davids. And it's Nedved. Now it's Martinez, and he's had it nicked away. Bullet.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Azar. Chance here to counter. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Plenty to it. Real chance! Scholes. And it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Martinez. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Azar. Van Basten. Vittoria needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Eto'o. Nedved. He has found the way through. Looks across, a terrific header. Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again. Gives it back. Vieira. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Haaland picked out brilliantly. Turns and goes back. Vittoria clearly now in lead preservation mode. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Get into the middle. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Azar. He's found the way through. And the referee brings it to a close. Vittoria can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Haaland, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Vittoria definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, Haaland! Victoria! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cafu. Played back in. Bullet. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Scholes. Nedved. And the counter is on. That's beautifully weighted. Cafu. Hazard. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Endrick! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Manchester United grab the equal. He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Thuram clears it away. Cafu. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So it's Eto'o! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Tchouaméni. And it's Nedved. And here's Haaland. Pass is just off target. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now, can they get him away? Cannavaro makes the interception. And he's gone searching crossfield. Maldini. Vinicius Junior. Played back into the centre. And this is Eto'o. In by Vinicius Junior. And that's been won straight back.
Victoria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bullet. Could move up a gear here. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, that's superb. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Check is there to clear. Davids. Vieira. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior powering forward here. Chouameni. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played in by Eto'o. Azar. Scholes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. Opts to play it back. And Hullet! It's in! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's intervened well there. Vinicius Junior. That's Vieira. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Hullet. And here's Eto'o. Thuram. Endrick. Scholes. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Vittoria are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Not a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. Can he finish? Victoria, goal! And the comeback is complete. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
Victoria get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Good read, needed to be. Now it's Endrick. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And this is Eto'o. It's a threatening ball. Chance! And he hits the net. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. And it's been given away. And he's away. And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Martinez! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he won't...
And the shot! And it's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Eto'o really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
It's become a case of men against boys. He's one-on-one! Decent chance! They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Victoria are having a ball here. Well, they're climbs up big! And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Haaland, distributed tidily.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Tries a shot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's really well cleared. Vinicius Junior. That is lovely. Engages and forces him off the ball. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And it's Vieira. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Nicely aimed pass. Played out wide. Oh, good take in a good area. And this is Eto'o. That's a good ball. Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pullet. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That is a brilliant interception. And he's in on, and he shoots! It's their second corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, that's nice. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It scores! Oh, there was plenty on that. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Davids. Victoria finding their passes. Nicely weighted ball. Chouameni gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he welcomes it in. Big header! Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. That's very neat. Succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Haaland walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.